Yo, Rifaau.
Hi, hey.
It's been a while, dude.
Yeah, what's up?
How was the break?
Oh, it was very good, but the idea for science fair.
It's still bothering you?
Yeah, what should we do?
Well, the theme is, you know, reuse, recycle, right?
Yeah.
Technology for the future.
Martin,
What, what?
why are you so sleepy?
Uh, I just can't seem to sleep. Like last night I was trying to study and like the smell, is so bad.
What
Like,
smell?
He's been complaining
like
about
the
this.
neighbors been littering around me, like near my house. Like it's so bad. Like because it's rainy these days, like the smell is even more pungent. Uh, like the smell is so bad. Like I, I stay awake trying to study. Like it's that bad.
Well, that's a huge problem actually in all this, right?
Especially now it's the rainy season.
Since it's actually the rainy season, do you realize like how many diseases there has been a spread of diseases? Like how much?
Yeah, my cousin, she had an infection on her foot because of like going through the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
then
had-
when it rains, it will obviously get mixed with the water. Right?
Yeah.
But the problem with us,
What?
we keep blaming the rain. But whose fault is it? It is actually
Ours.
Hours, yeah.
our fault. It's
Yes.
our fault, right?
You're so right.
Right. It's crazy. The other day I read an article. I will show it to you guys. It says that plastic, plastic takes 20 to 500 years to decay. 500, 20 to 500, 500. Imagine.
My grandchildren will be there to see the plastic.
And we see plastic all over the roads, right?
Yeah, it is insane to think
Like-
about.
So much in the sea, like it's very surprising. Like,
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Like to order?
What do you have? Since you guys are always introducing new stuff to the menu.
Yeah, we have our new mocktails. It's carabins and we would like to give us that, right?
Sounds very good.
That sounds very good. What is it? What's in it?
It's a mixture of like lemon, mint, and curry leaf and Sprite.
oh,
It's
that's all.
very refreshing also.
Very refreshing. I've been thirsty all
I
day.
think we'll all have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For,
For
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
So anyway,
back to
we
you.
were talking about the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Like because of plastic, imagine how much like the marine animals would get damaged. Like, do you realize that we might be eating plastic?
Yeah, I heard microplastics are in fish all the time.
Yes, microplastic. Maldives recorded a huge, like a world record or something of microplastics.
World record.
A world record, I think. I feel like I saw it here somewhere.
And that's really bad since like the second most like economic sector of our country is like fishing. So it's one of our main sources of income for like many different
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I think actually the banning of not banning, but the imposter tax very
Yeah,
recently,
tourist
like,
tax, right?
Yeah, 2 rupiah, 2 rupiah. I think that was actually pretty good because now we don't see many shops
Yeah.
giving the stuff we buy in plastic bags. Right?
A lot of people bring their own plastic. No, not plastic.
Not plastic. No,
own
no,
bags.
yeah.
Tote bags. Yeah, even my mother told me
Yeah,
every time
tote
to go
bags.
shopping, bring tote bags.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense because I get to reuse it all the time.
All the time, right? But also, did you say, Zain, do you remember in class that, our teacher showed us the amount of waste that is being created in Maldives? What was the
That
amount?
was 860 tons.
860
Yeah, I
metric
remember too.
tons.
Okay, I researched it that night and
Is it
apparently
per day?
Yeah.
per day. It's
Like,
I thought it was per week.
No, it was
I
part.
thought it was per year.
It was a World Bank article, like in the Maldives, like daily there's like 860,000 tons of
You
waste
know-
daily.
I went to research that last night and apparently that's like throwing out 4 airplanes every day. Not even the small airliners, it's big Airbuses.
That is so.
Just throwing it away.
Oh my god.
And like, why do we keep seeing so much trash? Honestly,
Yeah.
told you there was so much trash here.
Should we get out of here, Zain?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
how
let's go,
people
let's
live
go.
like-
And most of them are plastic bottles, right?
Mm,
Plastic
yeah.
bottles or plastic bags. Do you see food also sometimes?
Yeah.
Actually, I know. I learned about the history of littering in Maldives very recently. The person who came and gave us information, he said in the old times, in the olden days, people used to litter, like people used to throw their garbage bags to the ocean. And then what happened was there was a wave, like not a tsunami, but a smaller, not a tsunami. Tsunami was different. So due to the wave in the 80s, I heard in Male, there were like all the garbage came to the land.
Oh.
And the whole Male was filled with maggots.
Oh,
ew.
that is disgusting.
So that's when the government realized that we need to have a solution. But but do you still find a proper solution to do this?
No,
Have
that
you
hasn't
ever
been-
seen?
You're telling me there has not been a proper solution since the 1980s?
Yeah.
Seriously? Wow.
So, like, as youths, we need to actually step up, right? Don't you think, guys?
Yeah.
You know,
From childhood, we've been drilled into our head that reduce, reuse, recycle, the 3
Yeah.
R's.
But we never implemented.
we
Yeah.
never implement that. It's
And
crazy.
like I think like most parents also like they tell their kids like because we live near the ocean like when we are like eating something or like little piece of wrapping like we just throw it near the ocean because or most of the time we just like walk near it because we are surrounded by the sea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like that piles up right even if one person does it every time like that person does it 1,000 times that would pile up
Yeah.
and like that creates so much trash
So
like,
much trash.
It's an
in the-
unfortunate.
like when we went last time after like tests to the check like
Malatek.
Yeah,
Malatek. Malatek.
yeah like there was so much trash I didn't even want to swim in
No one wants to swim in there. because
Why
there's
don't
so
they,
much
man?
I
trash there.
saw something that traumatized me. I don't even want to talk
You
about it.
already know. We shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah. And you know, unfortunately, it's a mentality that if you throw it away, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
until it's in your side
Until it's in your sight. You-
Especially, the practice is very common in islands. Still, in Mali, I think it's getting reduced. In islands, still people are disposing like huge piles of trash into the sea.
Yeah, like I think when the council recently installed more like trash cans.
Trash cans.
Yeah,
Trash
it,
cans.
Like stopped for a like it decreased. Like
There
okay,
has been a noticeable decrease.
To an extent. So I
to an
think.
extent,
To an
yeah,
extent.
but it still hasn't improved like to a good amount. Yeah.
Do you think that garbage cans is the solution?
It's a temporary solution.
Yeah.
It's a temporary solution. It's not because it's not the most proper solution because I see trash cans a lot everywhere, even in Male, even in Hulumale.
Yeah.
But we still keep seeing trash.
Even though they clean it up every single night.
Even though they clean it up every single night. Wemco. Also, another thing. Like, I think it was a very good strategy to create a waste management corporation during the day, right?
Yeah.
Because that helps to manage the waste efficiently.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the proper disposal, it helps, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But honestly, in my opinion, I don't think we respect them enough,
Yeah.
right? And oh, thank you. This looks so good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, it's a mix of colors. Wow. Would you look at that?
Oh my god, so good. I just want to
Yeah.
try it right now.
I want to try it right now too.
Have a test too.
MashaAllah. Oh my god.
Amazing.
So good. I
Wow.
would definitely come try this again.
Amazing.
We should bring our friends here next
Yeah.
time to try. This is so good.
Next class outing is here.
Anyway, back to the topic. We don't respect them enough because when we see them wear the Wemco uniform, we think, oh, this is someone, he won't smell good. But then we have to know that we need to learn the fact that they are also respected individuals
Yeah.
working. They are
We
the
need
working population, working employees for the country, right? And then You know something we tend to do sometimes? We tend to, like, if Wemco has allocated different timings for different households, right?
Yeah.
But we tend to bring the trash out of our houses. If they say 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock, anytime convenient. And then you will see the cats
Yeah.
feeding from the trash. Have you ever seen that?
I am familiar with that. In my house, it happens. But like, the cats are so near my house. Like it's like right beside the road. So
Yeah.
like it can't be. What's the word? I don't know.
So it's
Like it can't be prevented.
it
Like,
can't be prevented.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't stop the cats from feeding from. It's us we have to change.
Yeah.
If they say 5 o'clock, we should
We should respect that time.
respect the timing. Not
Yeah,
the thing.
because there are people who take out the trash, we treat them like trash. When in fact they are the pillars of the community.
Yeah.
Without them, we would be drowning in trash.
Yeah, that is very true. And
Raining.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Rifaau, it's raining.
what should we do?
I think we should go up.
I think we should go up. Let's go.
Sorry. Oh. Okay.
Okay, shit.
Oh, I'm so glad we're out of the rain.
Yeah. It's crazy right now.
Just like you said, so much rain will contribute to a lot of diseases.
Yeah. And like we usually put our trash cans on the sides of the road, like, and like food waste and stuff. Like most of the time, like those liquids like seep out of the bags, and like it usually leaks onto the roads, which as you can
Oh.
see these days, the rain is so heavy that it like comes into our homes.
Yeah, I don't even want to walk on the roads
There's
anymore.
also
Yeah,
so
it-
many diseases, right? Like your cousin's case.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
She's recovering though, thankfully.
It doesn't feel good to walk on the road during the times that have like puddles, but like we're forced to. We don't have another choice, right?
Yeah, like it's so evil.
Right? Yeah. This is really good. I never expected such a unique combination.
Yeah, as I just said,
That,
the
like, usually in mocktails there isn't curry lean, so like it's a really unique flavor. Like I never thought like it would be this good.
So out of the box, so
it just works.
thinking about that, we don't even usually like curry leaves
Yeah.
when we see it in normal food, but
Yeah.
this is actually really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would visit TGR again. Like I would spend my whole like salary on this.
Yeah, we should
You
have
like
a
your-
class gather in here one time. Yeah, yeah,
I
totally.
talked about it. What do you mean? Did you just forget?
Maybe. Oh my god, the road is going to be filled with trash once again.
I do not want to go back out there.
Why has this problem still, why haven't we still found a proper solution?
We haven't enforced it correctly yet.
We haven't enforced this correctly. I read the law, not everything, but the law of waste management in Maldives. We actually have punishments and everything for those who do everything. Yeah, we do. It's crazy to think about, right? Yeah, it's like the document is around 40 pages long.
What?
40 pages. So, just
waste
for trash.
What?
I think it was around maybe 20. I'm not sure. But it was very long.
Yeah.
And they mentioned a lot of stuff. But we have not been able to enforce any of those.
Yes.
Because, from my opinion, when we say in Dirahi, mana,
Yeah.
that only exists in chess. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. That only exists in chess. Even if anything is prohibited, we don't act like it. We don't care. That's the problem with Maldives. That is the issue. I went to Japan recently.
Yes. Yeah.
February on
Yeah.
Genesis. On Genesis 24. The topic was agriculture, right? So I went to Tokyo first and then to Wakayama. And something I noticed throughout my whole journey was like how clean the place is. You won't even see people cleaning. You won't see anyone doing anything like any cleaning on the roads even like. But it's always so pretty. Like you won't see a tiny like shred of paper even. It's so nice. It's so beautiful to walk on those roads.
Do you know how they enforce those laws?
You know what I think actually? We should take example from them. We talked about garbage cans also, right?
Yeah.
But that's a short-term solution.
Yes.
As we agreed. Like it should be there, but in the long term, you know what I think is why Japan's economy is so developed and why they are able to manage their waste in a proper way without much littering is because I think they have the discipline.
Yeah.
They do have the discipline, like in every single way, not only in littering, in everywhere. They respect people so much. They are so nice. Like they would respect their practices. They are people of their culture. That is something we lack.
Yeah, unfortunately, the normal person here would just have a piece of trash and throw it on the road without a second thought.
Yeah,
People do that a lot.
people do that a lot.
It's very unfortunate, but it's a sad reality.
And the funny part here is we keep throwing trash. People keep cleaning at midnight, but we still see like more trash.
Yes.
We still keep seeing more trash.
Even the
The irony, honestly.
you see the
like-
motorcycles, right? In the baskets also. Even right now, I saw
Yeah.
when we came here also.
Like energy drinks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
just use it and throw it on the baskets of the sack.
If you said your bike also has a
It
basket.
was
Yeah.
recently.
I was with him. I was with him. There was an Excel can, right? I was
Yeah.
so mad. Like, do you see my bike's basket is a trash can?
Yeah.
No, honestly.
Like can't tell that because I don't have a site,
So I'm guessing what we have to do is like enforce it onto the schools and
Yeah.
other media outlets to enforce that. This trash problem is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
We have done something, haven't they, for the schools? No, don't bring like plastic.
Yeah, that is also good. But then, do you really think people follow that?
No, not really.
I keep seeing plastic bags, plastic bottles, even in school, even now.
Hmm.
So they have not been able to enforce that properly.
Yes.
I feel like there should be a proper penalty for people who keep acting disorders. We won't be able to solve this, right?
Yeah.
Even Anna, you went to Singapore recently, right?
Yeah.
I heard the streets were very nice there too.
Oh, one really fun fact about Singapore, they have banned bubblegum entirely because bubblegum, yeah, it was so surprising, but it made sense because people when they eat bubblegum and they're done with it, they just stick it anywhere they are.
Yeah.
But in Singapore, it's not allowed to eat bubblegum, so it's very clean. You don't feel it anywhere bubblegum.
Oh, that's
And I saw an article very recently about a way of collecting trash from the ocean. It's called an interceptor. What they do is like they stretch out a big net with a conveyor on it that collects trash from the rivers and it brings them and like recycles whatever waste too. And Martin, you also talked about a seabed.
Oh yeah.
What's that about?
It's basically like a little water pump like there, like it has a net, and like you put it in the ocean, so like it sucks in the water and like it filters out the water but leaves the trash in the bin. I think it would be like I talked about the trash. Like there's so many trash there. I think it would be a good solution.
I think it would be a good solution for there and also like all of Maldives.
Yeah, I think we could do it for science there. Like, that's such a great idea.
That's such a good idea. And
Yeah, the difference in water pressure will bring it together.
and we could do a little model, right? Yeah, that's a really good
There
idea.
has been real world data on such things too.
We could research on it very well actually, right? I mean, in science fair, I saw the document and it was like you need a lot of research and then it needs to be very practical, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we show something cool like that, right?
Yeah.
Good idea.
It's a very good idea.
And I think like related to this topic, in the Maldives, I think we could do compost very well.
There is a resort actually.
Yeah.
Movenpick resort somewhere. They do it very well apparently. They take the, maybe for example, this
But
line, yeah,
yeah.
piece of line.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Like this will go to the trash, right?
Yeah.
But then they bring this, like they pack everything together and then it's gone for another part of the like island
Yeah.
for composting.
Yeah.
Which is
Like,
actually a really good idea, right?
yeah. Then there's like I heard about like composting machines that like collect the gas from that comes like that's created when you compost and they use it as natural
Oh
gas.
yeah, because plastic is made from polymers, and polymers are made can be turned back into very important like
Yeah.
fuel and diesel. Because I heard from sources that people are slowly starting to make biodiesel fuel more viable
And I
in the
think,
future.
remember, like last year, I think some class in the science lab made biofuels, right?
Yeah, they did.
Really, which class?
Yeah, I saw like S14.
I remember. Yeah.
I think, yeah, like they made biofuels. Like we have such innovative ideas and you
Yet we are not
fail
putting
those
them into
ideas.
practice.
See, that is the problem. You see, I feel like we youths, as youngsters, we have been very, like, we are like the underdogs.
Yes.
Like, we have a lot of good ideas. Not exactly underdogs, but like underrated or something. We have such good ideas. We have the knowledge. We have the education. We are getting the education.
Yes.
But somehow, like, I don't feel like we get the respect like we deserve.
Yes.
No.
I think you're so
I
right.
think we would have really good ideas, especially those who are interested in this, those who are doing science. Like, they would know a lot about. We would know a lot about lifting and waste management. I think we need to get ideas from them, and then enforce it.
Then it's our future, right? So we should get a say in what we do now.
They should be involved.
Yes.
We all need to take our part in saving the earth from the plastic problem.
From the we need to remember from the waste management problem.
Yeah.
Right. What else? What else? Another, we were talking about fish, right?
Yeah.
What else our economy, like
Yes.
tourism also.
And like 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 with littering it contributes to global warming. Right?
contributes to
like,
global warming.
Corals would get bleaching corals. It would be a huge problem for us because it's happening right now as well. Like the great barrier reef in Australia, it's like most of it is gone, right? I think
Really?
around 40%.
Even
Yeah.
in Maldives, there was a news very recently
Yeah.
on like how much of a big problem that coral bleaching has been, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine if all of those happen again. Back to tourism, like the tourists come to Maldives to see the corals, to see the nice beaches.
Yeah.
But when you go to these places, these locations, all you see is trash nowadays.
Yeah, and like related to the fishing industry, when the corals are bleached, that means that the
Natural habitat.
yeah, like the young like tuna and like other fishes, they don't have anywhere to like be safe from the like predators, the giant predators, until they are able to grow big enough. So that means that our fishing like populations would also decrease. That would mean like our economy would go down. So it would be a big problem for us. Like economically, the money that comes into our country would like decrease.
So yeah, so I think we all agree.
Yeah, we may not like it, but trash is everywhere, and it plays a big role in our future. Because if we don't do anything about it, that we are
We are doomed.
we are
Yeah,
doomed.
so-
man.
We are doomed. So yeah, I think actually, you know, enforcing what we talked here, like thinking from this, taking lessons from this, I think it's very important that we do something related to this, a project related to one of those
Yeah.
twin signs. Don't you think?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Right?
Didn't think about.
A little goes a long way. We should also like, you know, of someone from a school, a captain, right? You can ask them to start a program where we can do weekly beach cleaners.
Yeah.
That's also an idea.
Also, we should get more of this. This is so good.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I drank all of mine.